That's Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money, so I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV. And keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, Fight World? This your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on 3 big dogs in this fight game. We got Canelo Alvarez, the 4-division world champion, the unified super middleweight world champion, looking to be the first undisputed super middleweight world champion when he take on Caleb Plant, the IBF super middleweight world champion, November the 6th. Then we got Tyson and Gypsy King Fury, who just retained his WBC heavyweight world title against Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. And then we got Frank Sanchez, the dark horse in the heavyweight division. And Canelo Alvarez want to let Tyson Fury know that Frank Sanchez is coming. You understand what I'm saying? He's coming. Now, after Frank won his title, Canelo, congratulated Frank on his Twitter. Let him know that you my stablemate. I ride for you. I believe in you. I believe in you, Frank. You understand? With Eddie, anything is possible, baby. Anything is possible. So we all know Canelo style, man. Canelo, he spar with Frank. He shows people, just how good he is going in there, going up against the best heavyweights. Y'all saw how Frank looked at, man. Going up against the best heavyweights. Y'all think Caleb Plant can compete with that? Y'all think Caleb Plant can compete with that? Y'all are crazy out y'all mind, man. But nonetheless, man, Canelo go root on this stablemate, bro. And I'm quite sure, Canelo Alvarez is letting Frank know that he's the best motherfucker at the heavyweight division, along with Andy Ruiz, right? Now, Tyson Fury, he just did his thing, man, right? He just did his thing. He retained his WBC scrap. He went down twice in the 4th against Deontay Wilder, got back up and retained his title. Salute to him. Can't take nothing away from him. But the thing is, Tyson Fury is getting old, and these heavyweights are coming. Tyson Fury is getting old, and these heavyweights are coming. Now, when Frank get there, do we get an opportunity at Tyson Fury? We never know. But this here is an optimistic video, so we'll never know. Now, Tyson Fury is in position. We know that he want to fight Anthony Joshua or Alexander Usyk for undisputed, the winner of that fight. And then they say the WBC is giving him an ultimatum to face Dillian White as well. You know what I mean? So when we look at the situation, it's going to be up to Tyson Fury and his team to what he wants to do next, right? To what he wants to do next. So after the war with Deontay Wilder, because it was a war, both men took some punishment, both men fatigued, but they worked their way all the way through. They made it to the 11th where Tyson Fury landed a fighting blow, and put Wilder down. But another man that was on the undercard was this man right here, Frank Sanchez, who fought a hell of a puncher in F.A. Ajaba, right? He fought a hell of a puncher in F.A. Ajaba, and Frank went out there and worked his ass off. He worked his ass off. He looked good. He went left. He went right. He used defense. He used counter shots. He got a drop. I'm talking about Frank was on point. IQ was just up there, bro. And it just showed that he was on a different level than F.A. Ajaba. I mean, you could get F.A. Ajaba maybe 2 to 3 rounds, but other than that, Frank clearly won 3 rounds, and he got the knockdown. He went out there. He dominated. He showed his skill set. He was a flying Cuban that night. He was just on point, bro. He came there saying, I'm going to use my skill set. I'm going to go out here. I'm going to show this kid that he's not on my level. I'm going to show this kid that when you walk up in there and you're going up against me, you're going to see, boy. You're going to see that skills pays the bills. And I heard that a few of them was born in there getting pissed off, getting mad, things to that nature at Frank because he was using his skill set. But when you got a masterful IQ like that, you go in there and you use your skill set. You don't play into the crowd. You don't play into your opponent. You do what works for you. I repeat, you don't play into the crowd. You don't play into your opponent. You do what works for you inside that square circle, because inside that square circle, it is dangerous. If you make the wrong move or you do the wrong thing trying to show off, you can end up losing your life in there, man. We all seen it. We all know it's real. But Frank Sanchez, could he get an opportunity at Tyson Fury? Could he get an opportunity at Tyson Fury? Being one of the best heavyweights in the world right now, being one of the best Cubans. Now, we know it's a ladder to climb. Don't get me wrong. It's a ladder to climb, but he's headed in the right direction, bro. He's headed in the right direction, right? A lot of people say, what's next for Frank? Do you want to see him face Luis King Kong Ortiz? Do you want to see him go up against Joe Joyce? Do you think he should take on someone like a Dale boy over in the UK? This fighter, that fighter. All those fighters are good fights, bro. All of them. Could he get a Dillian White? All those fights are good fights, right? But you want to become a world champion. Frank want to be a world champion. Frank was on the undercard of Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, so for sure he was looking at that fight saying, you know what, man, these motherfuckers turning out. My skill set, you know, the way I get in there, how my stamina, how I move left to right, how I think. I'm quite sure Frank was feeling like he can beat both of them outside looking in. On the outside looking in, and as a heavyweight, you're supposed to think that way. I mean, you had another kid on the court, and Gerald Big Baby Anderson, who looked damn good as well. On his first pay-per-view court, went out there, showed up and showed out. Getting the stoppage, right? But, you know, Frank Sanchez took on a way better competition. Frank Sanchez took on a man that if he slipped up and got hit with the wrong punch, could have knocked his lights out. Knocked his lights out, because Effa Job is one hell of a fighter, bro. Effa Job is one hell of a fighter. I don't care what nobody say. Frank did that to him. Everybody else is not going to do that to that kid. Everybody else is not going to do that to that kid. And I said going into that fight that if Frank be smart, stick to his skill set, does what works for him, right? He's the masterful boxer. He got the high IQ. He's the better mover. He got the better skills. If he does what works for him and stick to that, then he can win this fight easy, bro. Right? He can win it easy. But if he go in there and he try to play into the crowd, play into his opponent and try to bang it out, you know, get into a little, you know, dick pulling contest, or let's go, and you get the swinging, then you get F.A. Jabba to land that big power, and you put yourself at risk. So I respect Frank for going in there. I respect Eddie Reynoso for keeping them grounded, keeping them smart, keeping them thinking, and keeping them moving. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you win big fights. That's how you go out there and show your skill set against another top skill set. But you got to play into your strengths and nobody else's strengths. And Frank did that, bro. Frank did that. It showed that he can be an elite heavyweight and that he can compete with the best. He can be an elite heavyweight and he can compete with the best, because even though that was a 10-rounder, it looked like Frank could have did that shit for 24 rounds. You understand me? I'm going to keep it real. It looked like Frank could have did that shit for 24 rounds, and he got popped. When he put F.A. Jabba down like that, I'm like, oh my God, he made that boy take a knee, and then he hit that boy with another hook from hell. I don't know how F.A. Jabba took that shit and got back up, but he did. But Frank Sanchez is going to put himself in a position, man, to fight one of them top fucking heavyweights. He is the dark horse. I'm looking at his skill set. I'm looking at what he's doing. I'm looking at the other heavyweights. Some of them guys rely on power, right? But just like Alexander Usyk winning against Anthony Joshua and used his skill set, skills pays the bills. And if you can work them skills all night and you can get in there and frustrate your opponent, keep them guessing, keep them trying to, you know, sit you down, trying to get to your body, taking them left, taking them right, coming back left, man, you're going to put yourself in a position to win every time. You're going to put yourself in a position to win every time, bro. If you stick to the fundamentals, you're going to be in every fight that you're in, bro. And if you got skills with it, that's just a cherry on the motherfucking top. A cherry on top, bro. But with Eddie Reynoso and what he's doing over there in that camp, bro, he's doing a great fucking job. He's doing a great job. To have Andy Ruiz, to have Frank Sanchez, to have Canelo Alvarez, you got Oscar Valdez, you got Ryan Garcia, right? You got my guy, the other champion, Martinez. Cesar Martinez. He's doing a great job, man. You got to get Eddie all his credit, man, to keep all them guys grounded, to keep all them guys working, to make sure everyone is on point, no matter what's going on the outside, because, you know, there's a lot of shit that's going on the outside that can distract you. And now he got the biggest fight coming up with Canelo taking on Caleb Plant. We know that's going to be the biggest fight of the year for him, right? Undisputed. The first time somebody becoming undisputed. So you got to take your heads off to Eddie Reynoso, man, and his father, Chapo. They stand grounded. They stand humble. They continue to work hard and you know, continue to gain success, bro. Continue to gain success. And Frank Sanchez, he's a jewel. He's a jewel, bro. I like his skill set. I like the way he fight. That's my type of style. Me, myself, I am a pure boxing man. I love the you know, the X's and O's of the boxing game. I love to see somebody think inside the ring, make you have to think in the ring. Don't get me wrong. I love a good knockout. But once you get into that ring and you show me your skill set, man, and show me that you can hang with the elites, that you going on, that you can think, that you smart, that you got skills, because skills pay the bills, bro. Like Canelo said, you can get to the top, man, but it's going to be hard to stay at the top. And that's going to take hard work, determination, dedication, and a great skill set. You know what I mean? You got to be talented. And Frank Sanchez is one talented heavyweight, bro. He is one talented heavyweight coming from the hard knocks of the Cuban style. He worked that style great. We all know the other Cubans, like I say, Luis Ortiz. You got Lara. You got Gamboa, who's still around, even though he's old. People say this and say that about him. He's still getting fights. You got the brothers, right? What's my guy name? A lot of people don't like him that much. They say that he's boring, things of that nature. The Barthélemy brothers. It's a lot of Cubans out there that's doing their thing, man. It's a lot of Cubans out there that's doing their thing. Rigo is going to always be mentioned out my mouth. That's a hell of a fighter. But Frank Sanchez is one of them diamonds right now from Cuba that's looking good, that's shining. And on the biggest stage, on pay-per-view, he went out there and he shined bright, man. He shined bright, beating F.A. Jabba almost every round and knocking them down. So he put himself in position to be talked about with the top heavyweights out there. He will continue to improve and get better. He will show that he's coming for the top heavyweights, right? He's right there on the verge. Now, that was a 10-rounder. Now he can put himself in a 10-round fight, right? A title eliminator. Yeah, a title eliminator. Put himself in somewhere where he can put himself in a sanctioned bodies, become a mandatory, and just keep on working your way to your opportunity come. You know what I mean? Keep working your way to your opportunity come. And if it can be Tyson Fury, if it can be Anthony Joshua, get yourself a Deontay Wilder, a Dillian White. You know, you got to show up to the dance. You got to show up to the dance. But I do believe that Frank Sanchez has the skill set and the IQ to beat anybody in boxing. That's how Monty Brown think. I do believe that Frank Sanchez has the skill set and the IQ, and he got pop to beat anybody in the heavyweight division, bro. As long as he stay grounded, long as he keep working, and don't give up and don't fall short for nothing, bro. And Frank Sanchez look like a strong-minded man. He's with the right camp. They doing wonders for him. And we'll see how his career play out, man. Like I say, Tyson Fury, he's trying to become undisputed. We don't know what's going to happen after that. You know, he always talk about retirement, things of that nature. But if these guys give Frank Sanchez an opportunity, you know, I think Frank will hold his own with anybody. He will hold his own with anybody. Like right now, he has the skills. In the future, he's going to be well prepared, bro. He's going to be well prepared. So we'll just see how those things play out, man. Shouts out to Frank Sanchez. Congratulations on the big win, man. Congratulations to Tyson Fury. And most definitely, shouts out to Canelo Alvarez. November the 6th, he will steal the show. He will show people that he will shine brighter than any other fighter. And that's how I think about that. Until then, it's your boy Monty. It's the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.